Right people, I'm off on another fishing trip again. Hopefully catch some tench. Yeah, there are carp in this lake as well, so let's see. Right, here we are at the pond. I think we're going to try 2 lakes ponds today. Apparently there's a lot of good sized tench in here. The old foxgloves are out. It's quite a nice pond, this one. I'm quite liking this pond, but I think next time I come down here I'll bring my quiver tips, so I have them locked up and just jump on them when I get a bite, because there's a lot of snags. I've got my bait runner rods today, but I don't know if I have the runners set on, because as I say, there's a lot of snags. You don't want your line going into them lilies, because how solid they are, they break the line. And my brother just said there's a load of snags over there, so you've got to be right on it. That's what I say, the quiver tips are probably quite good, because they're nice and sensitive, but that's for another day. What I'm going to do first is, in here I've got liquidised bread. Basically it's just old bread mixed with sweet corn. Then I poured some pond water in there, and it's gone down to this mush. So I'll go break off little balls like that and decide where to fish at. Well, there's a lot of snags, but snags are always a good area for fish. So I'll probably throw a couple over there, and maybe just 1 or 2 off the edge here. And where it's all liquidised, it'll break up and make like a cloud in the water. There won't be much to feed on, but there'll be a lot of smell. So let's throw some of this in. Rod's set up. Found a nice little natural bench. Right, first thing, this 12-foot rod, I'm using 12-pound line, a 30-gram cage feeder on a 10mm white chocolate bully, and a maggot on a hook. I'm going to cast that one in more into the open, and this 10-foot rod, 12-pound line, is going to be closer to snags, so I'm keeping it down basic with a quick change lead weight, 30 gram. It's less to catch up on with that, and a fake sweet corn with a worm on the end. And as you see, it's a running lead, so if the line snaps, that would just come off the end, freeing the fish. So let's get them cast out. Also, what I made up is these PVA bags. Basically they melt in the water and dissolve. It's got cat litter pellets in there, bloodworm pellets and earthworm pellets. And you put that on the hook, so when it goes down the lake, the hook won't snag up on anything. That'll dissolve, leaving a load of pellets around your hook bait. Got them cast out, so it's a matter of relaxing and waiting. What I normally do when I'm waiting is set up my next rig. If a bully or the bait or whatever comes off, or I just want to change the rig, I've got one to quickly replace it. Tom just caught one over there on a strawberry bully. I've changed this rod to a strawberry oozy bully, which gives off like a strawberry flavour all the time. And this one's still the sweet corn and worm. I've been playing with my rigs so I could quickly change baits. I've got a size 14 hook there with a white chocolate dumbbell attached to it, ready to go. And this one's a size 12 hook with a krill pellet. And over here for the cage feeder, I've got the size 12 hook with 10mm bully. There's a lot of smaller species fish in there, and I'm not just after the big fish, I'm after any fish basically. So I'm keeping my baits and hooks reasonably small, 12, 14 size hooks. Got bigger hooks here, but that's for the bigger lakes and bigger fish. So I'll just be using these ones today. Old Tom's into another one. Oh, it looks like is it carp? We'll see in a minute. Hopefully. Yeah. Oh no, that's a tench. Big tench. Yeah. About £4. Find out in a minute. Cool. What did you catch that on?
Strawberry bullies again.
Strawberry bully.
Yeah. You got some strawberry ones, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm fishing on strawberry ones. Just they don't like me at the moment. And I'm using worm. I know tench like worm. Yeah. I've just moved over to here because over there I wasn't getting anything, no line bites or anything. Tom's casting out over there. I've got one just in front there and one over there. Unfortunately I can't overcast because of these branches. I've just filled this rod in, the one with the lead there, because I'm not getting much luck and I want to change to a different method. With this Preston Innovation quick change system, you just take the top off like that, push the lead out, it comes off the line, and you can change your different weights, whatever. But I'm having this flat feeder, line goes through the gap there, push the stem up till it sort of clicks in place. Tail end, just lightly clip it on, that just pops out like that. It's like a running lead, like so. Pop that in there. I'm using a bit of coconut cream. This one's from Nash, no sponsor. It just refreshes that dumbbell up. You put your bait in. I've got micro pellets and a bit of sort of nutty ground bait. micro pellets. It didn't have a flavour on it, just said micro pellets. Well, it smells like toffee basically. Press that down hard. Press the button. This one's got a button, so press that. Should pop off. And basically, that's what you're left with. I like to give it another little press down with my hand just to firm it up. Make sure it all gets to the bottom, and where the lead weights at the bottom, when you cast it out, just goes through the water like that. It's like a dinner plate basically, lands and it breaks down. You've got your hook bait right in the middle now. So let's get this cast out. Got a minnow. I think the net's big enough. Well, it's not the biggest fish, but it's a fish. So that feeder mix seemed to have done the job. That was only a few minutes. Good sized roach. That was on a white chocolate dumbbell with a worm on the end. I won't weigh it. Put about a pound. Nice fish. I think what they do is they like the smell. You put a bit of water on them pellets. These pellets and the white chocolate dumbbell looks like a bit of bread or something. It's pretty much any fish goes for. That's right under the tree. Oh. Woohoo! Roach. Get this one by hand. Another roach, a bit smaller, it's getting back. In my ground bait mix here, I got basically it's like blended up muesli, dead maggots, sweet corn, bloodworm pellets, bit of maize that's been boiled, and any old broken ballies I put in here, just crush up so it's all dusty like this, and it gives off a real nice smell. Seems to do the job. Right, rods are out of the water. Time to have some lunch. Using my British Army gas mask bag here for my lunch box. Got bits and pieces, cup, stove, everything in there. Got some chicken. Job done. Well, I didn't get it on video because I was actually using my phone, but I just caught this tench. I don't know what it is, about £3–4. It's a female tench, nice female. Let's get her back. Lovely jubbly. Off she goes. Before I cast that rod out again, I'll show you where I caught the tench. Caught it just over there. Here you got an outlet pipe stirring the water up, which is stirring the food up that fish like. And you got all these snags, overhanging branches, weeds. Ideal place for hiding. So I'll go throw some ground bait out and encourage the fish to come back and carry on feeding. It's very difficult to fish a unknown pond, lake that you don't know about. Like this one I've never fished before. I've been told there's tench in here and some carp. And I was particularly after the tench. And I've just been using the baits that have been working everywhere else. Worm, sweet corn. And that was what I used first of all, and that didn't seem to work. But the trusty white dumbbell worked. I got the couple of ropes on the Strawberry 10mm baldy, and all day I kept away from this corner. I've just come down. I've got that one there. Obviously they're very spooky in this lake. The fish are not feeding confidently, so you've got to be a bit stealthy. Takes a bit more work, but that's fishing. I'm squeezed in this corner here, maybe catching that one, spook the rest off. Just rebaiting the other rod. I almost lost this rod into the water. Where's my landing at? Up in the tree. Been dead for about 15 minutes. It just suddenly whipped off. Around here. It's nowhere near big as the last one, but it's a tench. What I come here for. Looks like another female, a young female. Yeah, I'll put it up on the camera and make it look big. Here comes the tractor. Yeah. Rod's back out, already getting a bite. And that one, just about to see it. They must have moved down here, because I'm getting bites now. But typically, now I'm catching, old Tom wants to leave. Well, it has been a long day. Well, the boss wants to pack away now, so I'll break down my gear, have a little walk about, head back, and I'll say thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Okay, cheers, bye.